Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler series V's I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I didn't even know this existed. But we'll get into that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I am inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck, I'm wearing grody work clothes. That means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. And that is absolutely the case. Went over there, got off of work, knew I wanted to grab some supplies, so I hopped on out to Walmart, as I've been known to do. And I'd honestly pretty much got everything that I was going to get, just some basic shit to hold me over for the week. And I went over there. I don't know about your Walmarts, and I don't know what year you're watching this in. Maybe it's the year 2087, and fucking, the mechanical bug people rose up from the ground and took over, so now there's not Walmarts anymore. Maybe there are, but they're just geared towards them. So I don't know what the layout of future Walmarts is going to be like. Or maybe you're watching it from the past. I don't know. But Walmarts around me at this present time, they have these little sections of cooler stuff and snacks, snack sections basically. They have sodas and shit and everything. And I usually like to go over there and swing by those before I head out because a lot of times they have new items over there. So I found a thing that I didn't realize was a thing. It's boom! It is from Monster Energy. This is their Ultra Vice Guava flavor. It is zero sugar for reasons I do not understand, but that is what that is. And it's got a little story on the back, as all monsters do. Miami has it all. Mind-blowing Latin energy, premier racing from now. Are you really trying? Okay. I mean, to be fair, NASCAR and Monster, yeah, to be fair, that makes sense. And the world's class beastage with the hottest clubs right on the sand. Whether you're an over-the-top partier, an undercover crime fighter in a pastel suit, t-shirt, and loafers, you gotta say energized. From South Beach to Caliocho? Let's go with that. Looking good and feeling good is what it's all about. Why? With zero sugar to weigh you down. Again, why? It's Monster. Fresh taste of perfectly ripened guava and our world-famous Monster Energy blend, Ultra Vice, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Guava Monster. Zero sugar for no reason. You're Monster Energy. Why? Why are you trying to get on this stupid-ass trend? If you want to offer a zero sugar version, that's fine. I'm not against that. But why are you trying to be we're zero sugar too? You own that. Curb stomp most of these damn energy drinks. We're zero sugar. Monster just be like, we have all of the sugar, and then just buy them up and sell them all to Ecuador. Guava smell? It's not bad. That's honestly not bad at all. I was, obviously I bullshitted about the zero sugar stuff, but I was a little bit worried that that was going to interfere with what was going on. It doesn't appear to have, to any substantial degree. What are you? You're zero sugar, but you're sweetened with something. I'm guessing sucralose. Let's see. Sucralose! There it is. Alright. Here's my biggest issue with this. I am really not getting much of a guava aspect of it. And the thing is, I like guava. I really do. Guava sodas are really good. The fruit itself, I'm sure I've had in things, but I don't go out and buy guava myself. But, I like it as a flavor. The thing with guava is, it's a really nice flavor, but it's a little bit mellow compared to, other fruit flavors, which are a bit more boisterous. I think the problem I'm running into with this is that the Monster Energy blend, it's a little, it's Monster Energy, so it's a little bit citrusy, a little bit hyped up. And I kind of feel like it's sort of taking over the guava flavor. Like, the guava, like, it's definitely flavored with something else. It doesn't just taste like Monster. But because it's over there and it's, having to fight against the Monster Energy, I don't feel like it's really coming through like Guava does to me. And here's the thing that I'm going to tag that in on. Typically, when energy drinks decide that they're going to do zero sugar because they're all hopping on this dumbass trend that, look, if you want zero sugar stuff, I am all for it. I think you deserve to have those options. I just think have that option and have the actual option. Let's not just... Fanta does that stuff too, and it drives me nuts. It's like, why? But it is what it is. Dial back my old man rage. But the thing is, when it comes to a lot of these zero sugar energy drinks, to hide the fact that they're using sucralose or some other sweetener, they tend to go over there and amp up like things like sourness, tartness, tanginess to kind of get it through that. And I feel like that's what happened here, and I feel like that is to the loss of the guava flavor. That's my take on it. Because it does taste nice and fruity. The zero sugar aspect is there. Even with them using what they're using, you can still taste it. I would probably really like this. Because I genuinely count some Monster Energy flavors as being amongst my personal favorite energy drinks. This, I think I would really, really like if they just went in with it. If they just were like, all right, zero sugar version for people who want that, full sugar version for people who want that. Because I think that the sugar, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, sugar this, sugar that, but the sugar would allow the guava to go over there and thrive a little bit more. You wouldn't have to be as tangy with the flavors. And I think that would really be a much nicer experience. Whereas with this, I feel like the guava's being overwhelmed. And I feel like, you're doing too much to hide something I didn't ask for. But I also understand I'm not your only customer. So, for what it is, it's nice. It's got some tanginess. Has a sort of nice fruity aspect to it. But it could be a lot better. All that said, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Maybe on occasion, sure. But here's the thing. I don't dislike this flavor. I really do want to get that out of the way. Like, there's nothing about it I actively dislike. There is a tinge of that zero sugar flavor in there, which is not my favorite thing in the world. But it's masked well enough that I can get through it and not be too upset. So, okay, we're starting off pretty good there. But the problem I run into with this, again, it's not so much what it is, it's what it could be. I'm looking at it like my teachers in middle and high school used to look at me, where they're like, Brandon has so much potential. And then Brandon was over there and he was like, I just want to play video games and listen to heavy metal all day. I still made it through high school. Get off my ass. C+ is still passing. But that's how I kind of feel like this. It's like, be better. Like, you can be so tasty and delicious if we just want to, again, not trying to say, oh, we shouldn't have zero sugar options. We should 100% have zero sugar options. And I think we should continue to advance that and work on those flavors. I think that's great. Genuinely. I long for the day when I can go over there and buy a zero sugar drink that basically, or at least entirely, or at best entirely, that's what I meant to say, tastes like, the sugar equivalent. That'd be awesome. Provided it's actually, somewhat healthier or what the fuck ever, I don't know. We're not there yet. And this highlights that. So for me personally, it's like, I could still see grabbing it once in a while because I kind of like it. But I would grab it a lot more often if it just had a fucking sugar, variant. But that all said, if I'm recommending it, because ultimately that's what these reviews are about, I mean, I still would. Like, it's genuinely nice tasting. It's just one of those things, be reasonable with your expectations. If you're somebody like me who you're willing to indulge the zero sugar stuff to some extent, but you're not a proper convert yet, it's there. It's not a bad option, but it probably will annoy you a little bit like it annoys me. If you're somebody who you're already on the zero sugar train, absolutely grab it. It's genuinely really pretty tasty, Not the best flavor of Monster even at the best, but I like it. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there with yourselves a truly proper guava-tastic rest of your life. Guava's good. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your opinion on guava? You know, is it something you're down for, something you're not? I know for me personally, I think the first time I really had guava in like a beverage format was probably the guava Jarritos, which is like a Mexican soda. They have a lot of really great flavors, and I know that guava is one of them. And I don't think I'd ever had guava up until that point. I probably had it in something, but like, again, definitely not as a beverage. And instantly I was like, wow, I like this. This is cool. You know, it's not a go-to fruit for me, but I'd be interested to hear your take on guava. Is it one of your favorites? One you haven't tried yet? One you'd like to try? But anyway,